Alright, Ranger Diaries, Volume 1. Just picked up my Polaris Ranger 500 Thursday, and I've got just roughly 3 hours on it so far. Finally got it out to a big open field where I can run a little more, still in the break-in period, so I'm not full throttling it. But this baby gets up to 30 pretty fast. Today I'm just using it to do a little lumberjacking work. Got a tree down here in the field, and I'm coming through and clearing it out. Just got started, so I got a little bit of work ahead of me here. But first impressions of the Ranger 500 is this thing is great. It's got just enough room for me. 6'3", so I got all the headroom in the world. The one thing that's getting me is actually when I crawl in here and I put my leg into position for throttle, the gear shift here actually touches me right in the knee. So I got to kind of kick my knee over and turn it on and then put it into gear before I can start the throttle. That's my only complaint so far. So to explain in better detail here, I just climbed into the Ranger 500. You can see I'm right up on it here. I do have plenty of leg room on the left side. Even if I put the mesh door back on, I'll go ahead and do that right now. As you can see, just a little clip into here, snaps on. Then I've got this nice little mesh barrier that's good for keeping the burrs on the side of my Ranger, and that's pretty much it. Lets all the mud in, but not really been mudding in it yet. That'll be for a later time. I'll come back over here and show you what I was mentioning. So, as I sit in it here, my foot is not even in position. That's the brake there. I got to lift it up. There is the throttle there. And if you look, if I put my toe on the throttle, my knee is 100% in contact with the gear shift in the park position. But, as I said, you go ahead and you just put your foot over to the brake. Then you can turn it on here. As you can hear, fires right up, absolutely no problem at all. But I still have that issue there with my knee. So take it, throw it up into high or any other gear, and you're perfectly ready to go there. And you're off. But you can't really call that a complaint because of my fat ass climbing into this thing. So if you're 6'3", you might want to upgrade to maybe a 900 series. If you're buying them used, or the 1000 series. I know it's a completely different ballgame on price, but it's definitely a bigger vehicle. It's a lot more comfortable. That being said, ripping around through the fields and the little bit of climbing I've done over a couple of small rocks, this thing has been absolutely great to me so far. No complaints, like I said. The bed is actually about the perfect size for the crap that I'm going to be doing. You can see I've got the blade off the chainsaw here because I got it stuck in said tree back there. But this will be great. I'm actually going to tighten that chain back up. I'm going to finish sawing that tree up, and it'll fill this bed a couple times while I take it back over to my truck. Yes, I am aware that I could have driven my truck out here, but then how am I going to get the 20 hours to break in my Ranger, goddammit? But that being said, this thing's working out well for me. Keep you guys posted. God bless America.